looks like we're going to be having a double chin during this entire video because my arm hurts. Today we are talking about what is an artist date and why I started taking them. I am actually in one of those right now, kind of running out of breath. First time I am shooting while taking a gigantic lap around a lake, which is exactly what we're doing today. So let me give you some context. My name is Anna and I am a stay-at-home mom of 3, and today I escaped the house because my husband is home, but also because I wanted to be intentional about this artist date that I'm going to be telling you all about. And well, what else can I tell you about me? I am a content creator and I am obsessed with fantasy romance books, and right now I am doing a 100-day YouTube hosting challenge, and I'm also running out of breath. This is hard talking and walking, but anyway, I think we are on day 7. Maybe I have lost track a little bit. So I am doing 100 days of daily YouTube hosting, and we are talking about all these things that I told you about me: how to balance homeschooling as a stay-at-home mom, homeschooling ideas, our homeschooling routine, homeschooling curriculum. We are also talking about life as a content creator and just life as a creative being, which I think I am. And we're also sprinkling some fun chats about romantic books. And well, today we are kind of going the creative way with this walk that's taking me out of breath. But what is an artist date? So they are, in short, solo dates where I get to head outside, follow my gut, no plans, and fill my cup, feel my creativity, do things that I enjoy without any guilt whatsoever that I am doing this alone. It wasn't that easy at first. This is probably my 5th or 6th artist date, and the first ones were so challenging. The first one was so hard for me. I felt so guilty. I didn't even tell my husband what I was doing. I just told him I needed to step outside and spend some time with myself. And the moment that happened, I realized I had to do this again. So I'm gonna stop because it's hard to talk and walk. We're gonna chill here for a little bit. So anyway, how did I discover this date? It was all thanks to a book that I am currently reading. It is called The Artist Way, and I think the main reason why I decided to get this book was to connect with my creativity. I feel like as a creative being who works using her creativity a lot, I found myself getting really disconnected, really consumed with the busyness of everything, of being a mom and having people depending on me and having my cup emptied out all the time. So I found this book one day on the library and I decided to dive right in. And this book is kind of like a 12-week course, and layer by layer you start doing these exercises and start learning things about your creativity that were hidden. And that's the journey that I've been on basically. And I think that what I am doing here on YouTube is kind of like a child of this journey that I went on, and I'm excited to see where it goes. But anyway, that's where the idea started, and some of the things that I've been doing and have been enjoying in my artist dates. This is the first time that I decided to go on a walk, but I have gone to the library, the bookstore actually, a couple of times. I love going to cafeteria here in Reno called Romer and I don't know if I'm going there today, but it's one of my favorite cafeterias. I've been there a couple of times already, and just being there, grabbing a coffee, eating like a chocolate croissant, and being there just reading. I've been taking my books with me. So these artist dates are a lot about just activating your senses in a way, going places where you get to see, where you get to taste, where you get to feel, where you get to hear. And I've been experimenting with those. This is the first time I decide to activate like my body, like my whole body. It's pretty early, and I thought it would be fun to come outside and head on a walk, and then maybe go get a coffee at like this cafeteria that I love. I also may stop by this really cool bookstore. Like, you can see a theme here. Like, I love reading, and I think part of my cup definitely refills when I do that. So that's where I am at. That's the plan. Thank you for joining this crazy, a little out of breath video. And yep, so I'm going to be sharing more about the fun things that I do. I have discovered some really interesting things that happen the days that I decide to take my artist dates. It's like I disconnect from everything, and for some reason things start aligning for me, like synchronicities, and then random emails with new opportunities, and clients, content creation clients, deciding to come back and offer more work. And they all have happened in the days when I am taking artist dates. So it has been a little crazy, but more so I have enjoyed this space that I have created. I feel like I am learning more, rediscovering things that I used to love when I was younger that I hadn't done in so long. Like, I have started Zumba dancing at home, and I think it all has to do with this book that I've been reading and everything that I have been discovering thanks to it. So if you haven't heard about this book, I'm gonna leave it here so you can check it out. It's a really interesting and fun book, but the journey that it is going to take you on, it's going to be amazing. Like, I am willing to bet that the person who picks up that book and the person who finishes that book will be really different. So if this is something that you want to experience, if you want to reconnect with who you were before you were a mom, if you are also having like that creative bug giving you nudges like, hey, don't forget about me, check this book out. And if you want to try an artist date, you don't really need to do anything other than like decide a day, pick a day, and maybe plan for 1-2 hours of solo time and make it intentional. Go somewhere where you want to connect with what's around. Observe, take notice. We are very distracted by our phones, by like social media, and I think when we disconnect from that, we open opportunities to connect with everything else, including ourselves. So I want to encourage you to try that. And I'm gonna finish my walk. I have like halfway till I get to my car, and yep, that's it. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Just as your reminder to join me on this 100 days of YouTube hosting if you haven't subscribed yet, and I will see you tomorrow.